Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we are listening to Scaring the Hose by Jpegmafia and Danny Brown. This is now the third Jpegmafia album you've heard. You haven't heard anything from Danny Brown. I wanted to do another Jpegmafia album and a Danny Brown album before this album, but if you guys didn't know, we haven't recorded or haven't been able to record in the past month because I haven't been here. So, I wasn't able to have that. Usually if there's a new album coming out, sometimes I'll go back and I'll show you
there was no
old
talk.
Artist or
all you saw was old videos of us.
Yeah. So this is
we prepped ahead of time.
This is our first recording session.
In 5 weeks,
over a month. So
yeah.
Which is perfect timing. I've held off on listening to this album.
Right.
How much of a fan I am of Jpegmafia.
Right.
And how difficult it's been.
Yeah, so this is a virgin listen.
Yeah, so this is my first listen. So I have heard I've heard 3 tracks off here just because they were singles that were released previously. So those are the only 3 of the 14 that I've heard. But the title, Scaring the Hose, and the album cover you see here.
Yeah.
You were saying about
it's very reminiscent of the old blaxploitation movies of the 70s. There was a string of them, Shaft and, just covers very much like this, like drawings, almost like cartoon drawings. But, where the black guy was, the scary guy from Africa who, was either blending into the streets and, attacking the white women and stuff like that, or,
exaggerated.
Very exaggerated.
Yeah.
Very, very profiled.
Yeah.
You won't see any movies like that today, for sure.
I'll just let the audience know. I'm listening to the Bandcamp version. I don't know why, but for some reason, this streaming site for certain albums is just really good quality. They put CD quality files basically on here. So I like to listen to JPEG in the highest.
Intro by Genuine and Mario Winans.
Yeah, it's a sample. So this song I have heard, Lean Beef Patty. This was the first single.
First off, fuck Elon Musk, $8 too much, bitch, that's expensive. Put a hose in the back and the cracks in the slack, my truth and delete that I meant it. I don't really need to check, cause I got no respect, and these niggas might know me like a dentist. City all about free speech, so we hear some shit and they get offended. This ain't what you want, no, this ain't what you want. Fuck y'all niggas, I feel like Papa John. Rap straight to the face, I'm Tony Khan. And they hate what I say, cause I ain't wrong. What kind of rapping is this? The kind of me rap niggas piss, you know it.
Do you feel attacked yet?
Yeah, I mean, the beat is super loud.
Yeah.
Kind of, reverberating in my ear, feels like it's, definitely cranked up to the max.
Kind of takes over the vocals a little bit.
A little bit. Vocals are very hard and fast, very rough.
Yeah.
A lot of contemporary references.
Twitter, Elon Musk.
Yeah, so some of it escapes me, but
don't know what to say yet.
Yeah, I really don't. I get this is his thing. It's like he even talked about what kind of rap is this.
Yeah.
He knows.
It's conscious of what it is.
Yeah.
The next track is called Steppa Pig.
Step up.
Steppa Pig instead of Peppa
instead
Pig.
Of Peppa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uncut with that top side, my brain fried. Don't do drugs, had 2 plugs, you ain't test style. I'm up late, no talk show, things pop up, you got blow. Truck with a hoe, had a bankroll. Shop never closed, if it went slow. Ain't no way, God could never did shit for me. Came up off that stock, had that recipe. Now I do this for my legacy. Top over my dog gave me an extra 3. You ain't never seen no pain that you off everything. Make you wanna press out and say fuck everything.
Back in this bitch with the dope, she backing it up for a gram. Baby, I cannot do nothing with hope. I'ma try Molly and Zans. They try to get me to ghost. Boy, you ain't Kai when touching you banned. 90 degrees with a coat, ho, and I ain't showing my hands. I make it harder to breathe. My camera like my emotions. I keep them both in my sleeve.
Oh my god.
They don't got nothing for me. It's like I've been working for crumbs. Now I'm feeling free's my speech. Check it out, man.
That sounds like the dream state thing, like the right.
These niggas act like I owe them. These niggas be dick riding for grown ass men that don't even know them. I don't fuck with you niggas like Hogan. Trigger finger just be glitching his program. I ain't taking disrespect from no man. Niggas rap about guns, don't own them. Y'all sipping liquor, you can't even hold them. I'm taking shots every day like DeRozan.
Wow. That was crazy.
So you go first. You
That song was insane. All his vocals, like, you know how it kept getting like super quiet, like the voices would get like muted and then they'd come back in and then go back down. The beat was switching every like third,
a lot.
like pretty and then aggressive with the drums, and then the synths were that song was
seems
fucking
like
nuts.
it seems like there definitely is a focus on faster. The faster I can go, the faster I can.
It's the first two, yeah, they seem
Very
more
rapid, very
fast paced
rapid.
than even what I remember of some Jpegmafia.
Very very hard to pick up on the overall theme.
Yeah, or lyrics. It's kind of hard with. I think any JPEG album, the first listen with all the production is.
I think there's a couple references now to Hulk Hogan
I heard that too.
in both tracks.
Yeah,
And the Iron Sheik was in the first one. He was a wrestler as well, around the time of like when Hulk Hogan was.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Peggy's big into. I don't know if you
Wrestling.
remember with the first two albums, he's very big into his wrestling references.
so, like-
and the "You Think You Know Me," I told you was a wrestler's like walk up music.
Oh, okay.
That's his whole like producer tag.
So he's very familiar.
He's
Yeah, like
super
so
into
around this
wrestling.
time, like Sergeant Slaughter, Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan. You know that's before TV took over and it became WWE. But yeah, just so the music.
That was very fascinating production.
Very heavily produced.
Yeah.
Very heavily structured. I did like the that was kind
that's
of
cool.
catchy.
It's kind of like makes your head kind of
Yeah.
bounce a little bit.
Very loud still. Very.
It's super loud, and I have the volume not very loud.
I was gonna say
It's not very loud.
no.
but the mix is loud.
So-
like the way he mixed it is loud.
Were there 808s in there at one point? Was that like
yeah,
in the
but
very just for a
808s,
moment?
the drums sound different than.
Yeah, they sounded like
I read a
different
little. Do you
type
remember?
of 808s.
Do you remember like when we did the other albums? I would read you his little things he would write on Bandcamp, his little paragraphs explaining the album.
Yeah.
This one was super short, and he basically said he made this whole album on this one beat machine, like one beat machine he used for everything, for all the samples, all the drums, everything. Like this old 90s style beat machine. Because he was saying recently he
Well,
went
I could
on
hear the scratching
yeah,
a little bit.
he went on. Danny Brown has a podcast. He's actually a very funny guy. He's like, he does comedy and stuff. But he has a podcast that Peggy was on when they were promoting this album a few weeks back. And they were having a discussion about how fascinating it was that there was a time like in the 90s when hip hop music was being made and samples and stuff like that, but with no computers, no computer technology to do any of that. It was all physical machines that they would load these things onto and make the beat and everything on one machine. So I think Peggy kind of wanted to challenge himself to do that for this album, to make like a raw sounding album with like one beat machine.
Well, that's a big challenge because it
Yeah.
doesn't sound anything like.
But it sounds crazy complex.
yeah,
though.
because he keeps breaking. He keeps. Anytime you get it to a 10 or 15 second,
rhythm or something,
It-
it pulls you.
he changes it.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the title track. This one just came out
Okay.
in the past week when I was away. It's called "Scaring the Hose." Practice clap. I don't know if you
Sounds like
remember.
the old
Yeah.
step jump rope stuff.
Yeah.
Remember?
Stop scaring hoes. hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes. We don't wanna hear that weird shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me the balls. Stop scaring the hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes.
Say ain't no bubble bars.
Sounds like one of those Egyptian,
That's yes,
like the long.
the snake charmer.
Yeah, yeah. I love that.
Stop scaring the hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes. We don't wanna hear that weird shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me the balls. Play something for the bitches. How the fuck you supposed to make money on this shit? You wanna be an MC? What the fuck do you think is that?
Has a very concert feel.
Like live, right?
Yeah. Now that's a banger.
Yeah.
That's a banger. I did like that.
Those drums are
I
crazy.
did like that.
And the lyrics are
The
very
lyrics are funny,
conscious.
but very self-conscious.
yeah. It's kind of like addressing like,
He
listen,
clearly knows
we know what you think.
what you guys all think of this, and we
How are
are
we supposed to make money off this?
Yeah, we're not mainstream,
Yeah. And not caring
right?
either. Like,
Right.
yeah, whatever.
And maybe some of the comments that they've heard along the way. Yeah,
Those drums though, and bass.
very interesting incorporation of the snake charmer,
And it kind of gets
horn.
distorted. It's like,
Yeah, like at first it sounded like scratchy, but
it kinda works,
I think that's
though.
how they play
Yeah.
those instruments, and I think the shofar too. The Jewish people have the the bullhorn.
Mm-hmm.
When you extend that length of the note, and then you have to stop to breathe,
it kind of cuts
the
off.
instrument just does that.
Yeah.
That was good. I
Really
did
cool.
enjoy that. I think that may be the first one of his that I grasped
Immediately-
and immediately
yeah.
connected. I guess I do just tend to enjoy tongue-in-cheek stuff, innuendo.
I think you'll like a lot of this album because Danny is also, like I said, he's a very
You said
funny
yeah,
character. Even
yeah.
hit that beach, that line that I just caught that because I never looked at the lyrics. Go to the sand, bring my own beach.
That's pretty
I mean,
cool.
go to the beach, bring my own
Yeah,
sand.
that's pretty cool. That's
that was funny.
badass.
I'm a businessman.
So
Garbage pail kids.
that was the stickers I was telling you about.
When?
Remember I was telling you
Oh wait, just recently.
on the M Food?
Yeah, yeah.
M Food. There was like, Drano, and you would buy the gum.
Oh, right.
But
right.
that's what that was the
Oh, it was the garbage pail kids?
that's what it was. It was Garbage Pail Kids, and that was like
shit.
the I guess the company that produced those
Yeah.
stickers
yeah,
and cards.
Pretty much everything from here on out is now gonna be both of our
Both of them.
I'm saying both of our first listens.
Oh,
now.
first listens,
Because
okay.
two of those tracks I'd heard
Okay.
multiple times. So some commercial or sample.
Mario Brothers.
多彩なテクニックで楽しむテニス
Niggas don't rap no more, they just sell clothes. So I should probably quit and start a line of bad flow. Somehow, like this Siri and Siri, if I'm that nigga, should probably answer back, don't ask me stupid shit, my nigga. I'm a stone cold degenerate, working up with no membership. A minute late, you wonder where the bitches went. My manuscript, I can't handle it. Eat your ass like I'm cannabis. I show up on your screen like telling evangelist.
Nice and tight.
Get lined up and up, get slapping and ducking, shotting, doing a back. To the fuck up, themselves ain't tough, no damn, you can't keep packing a Mac. This nigga ain't on my league, it ain't right in the head, but pull your daddy out his cat. Dick, bitch ass nigga. Teach your fuck ass up the scene, cut that require you stick to the cream. Serving these niggas like I'm telling bean. Blood raw, I don't cook what I eat. You can't be broke. And
These
over
samples,
in your
oh my
ass,
God.
we can do that. Come on, bro.
So, what'd you think?
That was fucking awesome.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Whatever
was,
that sample was so strange.
It was
so
very
cool.
Tokyo feel.
Some
like,
Japanese
very
something
Japanese
commercial or
Yeah.
some Yeah.
But the way he worked it into like a chant with the heavy
yeah. Oh my god.
it was like, monster. It feels like watching the Godzilla thing, where the kids are chanting.
People stomping over someone stomping on you.
Yeah.
That was fucking weird, but cool.
I wish we had the lyrics actually,
know,
because that one was
he was
very
going fast.
hard to pick up.
Yeah. We caught some of the funny lines from
eating
Danny.
the ass about cannabis, but that was it. I think
it's hard to
everything else
pick
was
up.
a blur.
It seems like the vocals are, I don't know if it's purposely drowned, like it's kind of like even with the music. Like it's not above it really or below it. It's kind of like right on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like
it feels like it's in another room.
The
It
level,
almost-
like
it
the
almost
level,
feels like the music is going on here, and
it's like you can
vocals are being brought in.
just pick up a little bit.
Yeah, the music is the emphasis
The music is
for sure.
but I mean, it sounded great.
That
though.
was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
But Peggy is very aggressive so far, like with his flows and everything. So
Yeah.
far, the first four, super
yeah.
fast pace. So the next one is called Fentanyl Tester.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, man. Is it the cars, the clothes, the money, the jewelry, the crib, the drug, or the hoes? Is it the cat, the meth, the weed, the lean, the molly, the boy, the blow? You can get rocked like Christian. How you hating it broke, I'm fixing them. Right, they got these raps Mississippians. Try to press they lost like Gilligan. I got the J for my babe. About that money, call me Mr. Slade. I wanna rock right now. Hitting whipping to
Wow.
whipping loud. Get to clipping while whipping these sound.
Oh,
you
beat
can
switch
sing
too.
like Bilal. Back it up. See that bitch, I'm acting up. Something right here ain't adding up. Smack it up. 100, ain't no whacking us.
Push it to the maximum. I do what I want to. Stay, yeah, ain't no accident. Mashing them, knocking off the first, the way we smacking them. Immaculate. In area hazardous. Make her hop on when my mention. When she see it so extensive, set it up. I'm a nigga on it. Give me a ring, I go round. I don't wanna see you jump around. Welcome to my house of pain.
House of
Where
Pain,
you
jump
can get
around.
everything coming down like it's the rain. Yes, you may just say my name.
You mean it's like a club song?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, I wonder if that's a coincidence that, while you were away, this new commercial came out.
That is crazy.
With her and Sean Combs on it. Like, what are the odds of that? I haven't
that is,
seen
'cause-
her.
When have you heard
No.
that name or that
No.
song come up?
And the minute it came on, I was like, oh, I used to like that song.
What a fucking insane song.
But you're right. He's
He was showing off there.
his
Peggy.
rapping is really fast.
Yeah, and Danny was killing that. This
Both
whole
verses.
thing, this whole. Oh
Yep.
man, the lyrics definitely help a lot, picking up their punchlines and
Yeah.
I want to see you jump around my house of pain. Man, that's like you ever hear like those Jersey club songs like the dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun? He turned it into that, but then they rapped over
Really
it
cool.
somehow. That was a nuts. What a strange track. But
Definitely having fun.
yeah.
And maybe, like you said, that maybe that was time. He felt this is the right time.
little
for him
loose.
to- yeah.
Yeah.
It can still be experimental. Not even. I wouldn't say this one is as
Nowhere
assaulting
near.
as the first one. No way.
But just him and Danny just kind of doing.
Hitting it off.
Yeah. This one's called Burfict. So I heard this song through like kind of like a leak or something. So I haven't heard like the final.
A snippet or
Yeah, I haven't heard like the full.
okay.
Also, look at the Bandcamp cover for the album.
Is that
it's Kim Jong and Donald
Trump holding hands?
I guess that's supposed to be Peggy and Danny. That's funny.
Oh shit!
So yeah, this one's called Burfict.
Was that a record?
Yeah.
Like NASCAR, nigga, you bet not go there. But you better get your mind right, boy. Let that shit all over that windshield. Nigga, I'm real right, go stand on. Well, how fuck plan B on that? This one I ain't got a lot of gifts. I just pull out and straight out in. Check it out, like, okay. I see what you're doing. I done came up with the ruins. Now I step up, it's eyes and doing. Make me hey. Come
a little like that, really.
Yeah, the tone,
Right?
Yeah. Tripping like Groot. Remember when he was sweating?
Yeah. The brown.
Give me that Rogan, give me that Hit her like H-Town, knocking them boots. 30-30, and my dick know the truth. Frank Lucas got my bitch feeling blue. Straight crack in the booth. Feel like speed, won't stop me, not you. Couldn't shop at the store and have EBT2, now it's Fentanyl. Turn that money through. Nigga, I do this for fun. They hide behind money like TTS Duns.
Wow.
You liked it.
That's like a Monday Night Football tape.
Yeah. It did feel like that. The Titans are
Sounds like a
facing
Super
each
Bowl
other.
halftime song.
Or Romans in the Coliseum.
I like
coming
that
out
chorus.
and challenging each other.
That Rudy Giuliani line was so funny.
Very
I couldn't
cool.
stop laughing.
I don't know that you can still keep him in this experimental box.
Yeah, that was
This is all
was pretty much just a-
pretty
mainstream rap track.
very
Not even in a negative way. It's just
no current references.
Yeah. Hard beat.
Current technology.
Yeah. Drums, horn.
Driving, but definitely playing off each other very well.
That one, their chemistry was
yeah, like teamwork,
bouncing back and forth. That was great.
and it definitely felt like two warriors entering a coliseum.
It reminds me of remember that SpongeBob episode where they do the halftime show? They're all playing they're all playing the trumpets. I can picture them like walking
or
out to that.
they come out with togas and they're wrapped, they have them wrapped around their
They got
shoulder.
the flag.
Yeah.
That was a cool
pretty neat.
song.
I mean, you can tell that these are going to be if they tour.
Oh man, I hope.
I mean, those
great live,
really sound like
epic.
epic crowd pleasers.
Next one is called "Shut Yo Bitch Ass Up" / Muddy Waters.
Wow.
Very
Well, I
interesting.
like Muddy Waters.
I don't rap circles round niggas, I do figure eights. Ring free a niggas, that shit your real estate. Recycle neighbor, raise a blaze, hit the dinner plate. Same story, in a race. Lights, camera, action, close the slate. When tables turn, I'm making records break. You satire, can't
Is
fire
this Jada Pinkett featuring?
only light up in rankers. You're vampires, always biting and sucking.
Wow.
Shit is nothing, no discussion, concussions. You try to touch him on my mama, I was wrong. Like a promise. From a fat bitch saying no more McDonald's I come from. It's your finish like you're done. You're just saying a bunch of nothing. Like you're speaking in tongues. Show up uninvited, they didn't want me to come. Feel like daddy home, they all my son.
Forgive me, Father, for slaying Sookie through muddy waters. Forgive their daughters, they barking at me, I'm raw dogging. These drug addicts attached to me like I'm Tom Holland. Swing on these actors, these rappers faker than Andy Kaufman. Truman show up, but the truth ain't get shoveled in a coffin. I shit you not, feel like Shia LaBeouf and all these problems. You smack your bitch up like Prodigy when you deal with Darling. They post your wannabe black ass on say Cheese TV, nigga. Forgive me, Father, for slaying
Best
Sookie
one
through
so
muddy
far.
waters.
Wow.
Forgive me,
All those references are nuts.
And the
these drug
beat.
addicts attached to me like I'm Tom Holland. Swing on these actors, these rappers fake it and Andy Kaufman.
Wow.
So how has he grown in your list of favorite
You know what's crazy is
music? Is this
You know what's crazy is right as you were saying that I was thinking of a statement to say, but I was like, nah, I don't know if I should say it. I was gonna say like
you're really
Kanye. I think he gives Kanye a run for his money on the production.
on the production?
I think he's right up there.
I mean, this album
It
in
is-
particular.
he's so nuts
I
with
mean,
the samples and
the samples and the
oh my god, and just how he can incorporate them so well into
and using the repeat of it so that it becomes like,
just blends with the
the
music.
It becomes like a mantra, like da dun dun.
like you start to even forget that it's
da dun dun.
Yeah.
dun.
Man.
It gets hypnotic.
wow. This whole verse, these whole last two verses.
The whole thing with everybody's reference. Andy
Oh my
Kaufman.
god, the Tom Holland, which is
yeah.
Spider-Man, swinging on the actors. Oh, I just got that, swinging on actors, and then he references. I feel like Shia LaBeouf with all these problems, smack your bitch up because he had all the domestic abuse things. all this too. The Molly and the BZDs, Let Me
Guns N'
Ride,
Dreams.
DRE, Dr. Dre, KTT, fucking G's like Easy E's.
Yeah, all the letters, all
Oh
the
my
acronyms,
God.
and then
and then
343s.
the outside so they can 343.
Yeah,
Say
say
cheese TV. That was a hell of a verse and hell of a
It was very
beat. Oh my
hypnotic.
God.
The beat was great.
and the switch from the
how he
slow pace
slowed it
of,
down
yeah,
to the Muddy Waters part.
it was kind of like Danny and Peggy had their own like,
Yeah, Danny
little
led
universe
off and
there.
then handed it off to him,
and it totally
and he kicked it big
Wow.
time.
wow.
Nice, man.
Hit Danny's verse was great too and funny, but
Like a fat bitch saying no to
Yeah.
McDonald's. That's bad.
but here he's talking a little bit about feeling more fucked up when he's not on drugs,
yeah.
which is I know something. A lot of Danny's music was about drugs and alcohol, and he not all of it in a glorious
Right. Well, he says how I got more
ill when I stopped popping them pills.
Right.
He's had a lot of drug and alcohol problems, but he actually literally just announced right before this album that he's like checking himself into rehab and quitting and trying to get off alcohol and drugs because he said he's like older now and he has a wife and he's trying to
Yep.
leave that stuff behind, which is nice.
Yeah.
But it's also cool as a fan to hear him speak of drugs in a not
Right. Glorious
party
way.
manner.
Yeah. Yeah.
In his
Yeah,
older
yeah,
age
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
The next one is called Orange Juice Jones. Michael Jackson sample.
Was it?
Look, I saw it spoiled it.
She just took my soul out of my body. I'm like there she blows, told everybody. I can't feel my face off these narcotics. I take her to space on autopilot. Ain't been running all night saying that I'm good. She keep looking at me, okay, let me see the nigga. She wanna roll with a real one, nigga, but you acting too tough. Off that Casamigos, got her taco dripping on the floor.
Casamigos.
We up that pout, off that Britney Spears, got me dancing like I love control. Out of the poppy, a double,
Oh my
maybe
God,
a trouble.
sample.
I'm looking like space jam. All of these colors, I wanna see double. I need some rain, baby. She wanna roll with a real one,
Beat
nigga,
is
but you
doing
acting
something
too
for
tough.
me.
Okay, dangerous. Swing with us.
Oh,
sing with us,
Dangerous?
mix
That's the
gang
album
with
I was
us.
sampling.
My bitch getting lit, she tricking up angels, entangled up. That enabled us to put your girl in the chemicals. So don't play with us, don't aim at us. You ain't the same as
Here come
us.
the letters
I'm off the
again.
BCDs. They putting out APGs. Your girl in that backseat getting hard, rock like CBGs. I'm on the ground like a young bum bee. Pyrex living like my nigga D. I'm the black Marjorie Taylor Green. Confront me and I can suck this shit. Right after taking the shit. Wait.
That was kind of short. I felt like
more,
that.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that was
That beat.
That was,
oh my goodness.
that left you wanting more. That was going somewhere.
Damn, I was in a trance. Holy shit.
Very good.
As soon as I saw intro Michael Jackson, I was like, oh,
that was
that-
great.
damn. That song was made for me. I can't wait to listen to that again.
I mean, he's
wow.
they're both doing like
Great rapping again.
the effect at the end, that I've come to hear from some of the more modern rappers, like, what, hey,
Oh, the ad libs and stuff.
that was heavy in this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
taking him out of the experimental box at this point with this album. There's not much way out feeling to, like, sounds and noises. Remember
Yeah.
that? I was like baffled by all that.
Well, again, I think it's just your ear after a while. Like I was telling you, I told you when we started Peggy, like the more we go on, I feel like in later years, his music is becoming more, not listenable, because I always found it listenable, but less off-putting to outside listeners, while not sacrificing his talent and skills of the sampling and the sounds, and
Okay,
but while still making it a little more coherent. And
I will agree with that review.
like where a veteran was kind of like blah, like kind of
Yeah.
all that out there. It's like,
Yeah.
it seems like with each project, he kind of hones in a little more and more on his skills and his
And maybe
talents.
and maybe what's his name? Danny Jones?
Danny Brown.
Danny Brown.
Yeah.
maybe he found him at the right time to mold
Round out
him
a little more.
Yeah, like, hey, you want to, why don't we do this with it?
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes a good collaboration album.
Great track.
A great album so far.
I gotta go back to that beat just for a second. It's so good, man. I could just listen to that beat by itself with no lyrics.
You think you know me? 100 times before.
She just took my soul out of my body.
I know you're gonna listen to this again.
Oh
as soon as
my
we
goodness.
finish.
It's entrancing, isn't it?
It's very good.
Wow.
It's very good.
The next one, this one's been standing out to me too, called Kingdom Hearts Key. Kingdom Hearts is a very popular video game series. This is called Kingdom Hearts Key featuring Red Veil. I think this is the only credited feature rapper on this album.
You think you know me?
Wow, that's a little Tame Impala feel.
Yeah, the guitar.
You got money, you don't gotta think. I was chilling one time, this bang. Left the app, now I get what you things. Feel like Ezra when I'm on the scene. One time.
Hunter Biden, stay up my sink.
Tell a dribble, go give me a ring. You got money, you don't gotta think.
Wow.
One. Look what my headline is Kane. Left and the right is the same. You bitches should form like Danny Kane.
Those are the Jeffersons from the No, Nobu, bitch, you get Coney. That's like
Nobu.
it's a fancy restaurant. I'll take you to Coney Island for a hot dog.
That's great.
Cut up a sidewalk, smell like put in the job, get up out there. Fuck in my ear, you don't know. You ain't no friends, that with you. Bitch in my lifeline, ain't gon' wait for no right time just to get up and sprint.
What a ridiculous.
You're right, very, very ethereal. Very well. That's a wrestling guy, right?
Brock Lesnar, yeah. That very much fits the aesthetic though, and the vibe of the game Kingdom Hearts, which is like very fantasy driven and open world. And that's a game where it's like it's like a huge open world
like
fantasy,
princesses and knights
and shit
things.
like that, like caves and dungeons.
Okay.
Kind of fits that, like, starry sky,
scenery,
exploring.
Very good production.
Wow.
Still, I mean, top notch.
I don't even know what to say. I was like kind of lost in that one.
I think we're on an epic album here.
Yeah, holy shit.
I don't know what the reviews are.
That was a little more serious track. I mean, there was still some punchlines,
but in a good way.
But it was less comedic, more musical.
Yeah, more
you know what
musical. I mean? Yep. Like, using the lyrics. Actually, the lyrics were more in the forefront.
Kind of felt like everyone was really
and the music was
putting
supporting.
their pen first.
Yeah.
Over that beat. It wasn't like just letting the beat drown it out.
No, you're right.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the more you look at the lyrics again,
oh man, there's a lot. This got me. I just got stuck on this one. Hunter Biden, bitch, stay out my sink. That's funny.
Ketamine got me singing like Tink. Isn't that the Tinky Winky from remember the Teletubbies? Right? Yeah.
Like they run around the sun.
Tinky Winky.
Wow. And ketamine.
And what was the other thing about the dick pic?
Feature with the dick pic with Gila.
And how you said that there's going to be more this year from the both of them?
Yeah, apparently they're supposed to drop another album each solo in the summer, and then another volume of this, a second volume of their collab in the
there might be points in people's career where they hit everybody hits that one album that just
special moment in time. Yeah,
I think
feels
we're
like
listening to something really great.
Yeah,
here.
that last one is still sticking. I mean, it's like I felt that. It was like very kind of calming too.
It was calming after a big
after all the aggressive,
heavy, fast,
quick.
Mm-hmm.
Nice pace switch.
Nice, good
Wasn't expecting that.
Nice, good lead into the end of the album.
Yeah. The next one's called God Loves You.
I love the record drop.
The samples.
I tell you, I've been watching a lot of disco. John Travolta stuff. Classic.
Wow. Oh.
Listen it all.
Oh my God.
Wow. You're gonna go deaf in this.
I'm a talking tongue.
I'm a talking.
Freaking out wine, but no communion. Only my dick she is consuming. On her knees, said, oh my God.
Sacrilegious.
Out, let's make a movie. If you're on your period, call me Moses. Cause I'm about to split.
Oh my. Oh no. Oh God.
I'm about to fucking like the 12 disciples. All my balls like a Jimmy in the cross. Singing back when I go yellow. Dan Herbert, my dick like David and Goliath. Take a tone, go pick it at me like a slingshot. Might get a cock on a mountaintop.
What that pussy like Baptist? 2 for my sauce, see that.
Oh my God. This song is ridiculous.
Very deceptive. So the title makes you feel like it's...
And you get the gospel sample.
Yeah, it's
But it's
crazy. You wouldn't want to sing this in church.
Hard though.
Oh, I mean, I feel like I'm screaming at you because
Yeah, I
it's
know.
that loud.
Wow. Holy shit.
In your face.
Wow. That song was gritty and fucking hilarious.
Pretty raunchy, but
Danny
very
bars
funny
are
way. Yeah,
crazy.
Grace.
I don't think I need to explain
No,
any of
you
the,
don't. We
any
should
of the
leave it.
punchlines.
Yeah, let's leave. Look up the
wow.
lyrics yourself, but
That production was nuts though.
great.
I've never
Great.
that
So much.
that low end was
Oh,
drowning.
I feel like I was in a venue.
Feels like you're in a church or a gospel session. Just
Or just really, like in the back.
like, you know how Kanye would do those like Sunday services?
Yeah.
That sounds like something they'll play at that.
Very
With
good.
like all the chorus singing.
Yep.
The next one's called Run the Jewels. It's only 1 minute, so I don't know. Which Run the Jewels is another hip hop duo
Okay.
who's been around for many years. I don't know if you know who Killer Mike is, but he's half of that. Gives it the vintage.
Very vinyl.
I feel like torn a ride, angry and short, willing to die. Most my haters are scared, won't come outside. It's making me cry. Rappers step up and get shit on like they in Dubai, telling no lies.
Sounds a little Andre.
Yeah. The bass is nice. Mickey Mantle.
Right. Okay, that was a little
Short.
bit more of a throwback to his right. I expected more of the album to be like that based on my exposure to him up until now.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad.
No, that was cool.
Wasn't bad. Good.
Quick.
Good interlude.
What the fuck? This is called Jack Harlow Combo Meal. You know who Jack Harlow, the rapper? He's a modern rapper. I'm not a big fan of him. Oh. A little jazzy.
Check, I done bought stuff on a bitch. Mom's on that hoe like Sarah Nara. Everything I bought was borrowed. Got big pockets like a Batman car. Nigga, you won't see tomorrow. One phone call, your family sorrow. Just be a whole bunch of pyro. Shooting on niggas like Gennaro Park.
I thought it sounded like fireworks being
I'm
lit.
about to go
Yeah.
nuts. Go nuts. Oh, you say what? Nigga better keep it on the high. Man, I can't fuck with y'all niggas. Y'all let Jake Harlow sell y'all shit.
Smooth track. But he's still chopping and
Yeah. More back to the JPEG way, I would say. If that's the thing. A little bit of a flex track.
Girl, it's been minutes, it's been hours. Party like pussy, you nigga, you pussy when you get end up going out like the crow. Niggas want action, I'm not into acting, but you on the screen like I'm Christopher No.
nice. The record scratch isn't like every one now. The little.
I like it.
That's a little jazz background.
I mean, it's more. Again, I think more what I expected the whole of the album would be from him.
Right.
So this is more like in his lane.
That sounds more like a Jpegmafia. What we would expect.
The last few lines, his voice there is what I remember from the beginning, like
the higher pitch.
Yeah, very attacking.
Yeah.
In his sound.
Yeah. But the music is.
And that's what I think this collaboration has, helped him
a bit
smooth
different,
it
right?
down
Yeah.
to. You can still do that and still be unconventional with some conventional ways of sampling and just repeating it. The sampling is great.
Yeah. I like that it was like kind of a somewhat straightforward, like jazzy background, but then he still did his chops and little sounds in the background, and you know what I mean? It was like a mix of both, like
and when it becomes the thing that just repeats through the whole song, I like that. I like that it can, you can take something totally
whatever it is,
that doesn't fit together, right, and make it work.
Yeah,
that's what
is what he's very good at.
I think so. Yeah.
This one is called "Ho Heaven on Earth." I heard a tiny snippet of this based off of those little videos they were putting out, and I've been very excited to hear this one just based off the production. So.
These niggas is trash. They be ass. It's Kimber a freak. You a flash. Why do these nobody start with me? They don't got moves, don't got beats, don't got heart like me. It's for real. Bustin' draws while I'm packing it still. Fishy niggas fuck with it, get grilled. She shaking it up. She touching my leg, I know she wanna fuck with niggas that don't know they exist. If I was them, I'd be pissed. They ride dick for free and they can't pay their rent. I spit on your bitch and then she let me vent. She came back to you from a show, let him vent. Racks, I'ma get time like tax. Cause baby got back, I'm just trying to relax.
I was so, bring it back, get it off. My dog kinda charged with the fentanyl. Now we pray up to a vibe, hoping in court that they just show him live. I'm on my step on, nigga, what else you want? Pop on my collar, just like the vines. Heaven on earth, but I'm hellbound. Shake it, take them on my nine, Mr. Make it. Don't break it, no fake shit. Hey, y'all in the back like the Matrix.
We named this one JPEG.
Whoa, great.
I have no words for that one.
Great choir interludes, interspersed with the organs that felt like church, but also felt like you're at a ball game or a hockey game. The classic organ, not like, a synth organ.
Yeah. Church organ.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Huge sound, very massive production.
I love how it
like
rises.
The whole choir cut. Yeah, very in charge of the whole thing.
Wow. And they had some fantastic verses. Danny's verse was fucking incredible.
Yeah, it really held me.
Probably the most serious verse on the album.
Yes.
No jokes really or punchlines.
No. Come across with a message.
And great wordplay too with the...
Very good.
Fell on my knees when I caught a felony. That's nice. Tell me who there for me. Think I need therapy. Sent God a text, but his message turned green. Like, when they don't read it.
Right.
It's green. Or it didn't go through. Yep. Show me a sign. What do it mean? Walking in circles. That's funny. Pop my collar like the Fonz. Heaven on earth, but I'm hell bond. I like the way he said that.
Instead of hell bound.
Because of Fonz.
Yeah.
Fascinating song.
Was that the last one? I hope not.
Second to last.
Yeah, he
could have been the last one.
No, but he's staggered. The middle of this album was so powerful. Yeah. And now we've gone into more of that creative vibe, I'd say, starting with Run the Jewels. Yeah. I'd say from Run the Jewels on now, it's been a little bit of that, his creativity standing out more to me.
Yeah.
To me.
So we're on the last track here. It's called Where You Get Your Coke From. I had to say it like that because it has YA. I wasn't trying to sound cool.
this one, JPEG.
Is this one of those ones where she says that it's a...
Okay, my bitch, she bad.
Hold it
She
for a
got me
second.
on my soul, I make her shake that ass. This house is not a home, I double fist the cash. Don't need no penny loan, they be like, bitch, who that? I got top on the phone, 4-5 in a flow seat. And if you know, then you know, you'll know me. I'm waiting for my eyes to come, they better show me. And I talk how I talk, bitch, blow me. Woo. Fuck you talking about? Let's go. Get money, nigga.
I hope this kicks off, because this
Yeah, it's building.
Money made in a Harley, and we don't cook with all these pasting and you copy. Let's go.
The strange track.
yeah, but it feels like it wants to, but he brings it right back
Yeah.
to the... Let's see if he brings it back. No, he's taking off a little bit. Good. And then are we gonna go back to the clicks?
I'm a failed chemistry experiment. Take some acid, play a Jimmy, or you experience. Once the
Nice.
fun clearance, I make my appearance. Show up incoherent, niggas know I'm a degenerate.
Oh my God.
I only think what I do when you think. People saying that I'm shallow, but I'm jumping off the deep end. If I look up the script, I ain't even read the treatment. Like terms of services, they all make agreement. Collections and check, I make that rent. Sketched out by any car that drove by with tents.
Wow.
Great way to end up.
Danny took over that
Oh,
outro. Holy
I'm telling
shit.
you, man, that was...
Look at this verse.
I mean, you
My
say how
goodness.
Andre is known for his speed and his the structure. The structure on this was
Incredible. The rhyme
timed,
schemes were fucking
especially
insane.
combined with that bum bum.
You know what's
Bum,
weird?
bum.
In a way, that sounds like it could be an intro to an album, doesn't it? That seems like it could kick off an album.
Without a doubt.
That seems like it's building to...
He could have led with that and ended with Heaven on Earth.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe this is to tease...
because
Because if this is the first of two, because this is supposed to be volume 1. Great outro, though. Epic. Danny's rapping on this album was fantastic. All the way through.
I'm gonna agree.
Incredible.
And there's a special collaboration here between these two. They really seem to feed off each other.
Kim and Donald.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's a great picture. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And for Danny to be able to rap so well over these such, non structural in some way. Like you were saying, like how some of the drum pockets are so weird, or the samples, like how Danny just seamlessly blends right into what Peggy was creating here shows their chemistry very well. Like these guys are clearly meant to make music together.
Yeah, that's a good wrap up. That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna. That's what I would agree.
It also gets me very excited to show you Danny Brown, because he has some incredible hip hop albums.
I feel like, how do I not know this name? Because he audibly to me at times sounds a little like Cat Williams. He also sounded here on that last one very much reminiscent of Andre, just because of the way he was.
I didn't even.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I think that's the first time I don't even remember Peggy's part, just because
Right.
he
killed that
Danny
second
just
verse.
fucking look at this. Look
Yeah.
at this final verse. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more positive.
Yeah, very
things we can say.
Thumbs up
Yeah.
on this one for sure.
It feels nice to be back to new
Yeah,
music,
I'm
a big
glad.
release. There
Yeah.
hasn't been much
No activity.
or any real major new releases so far. So hopefully this is getting into the season of artists dropping some new music.
and concerts with the summer coming.
Yeah.
too.
So yeah.
But on a personal note, Michael's been gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's good to have you back. Really missed you.
Yeah.
Really missed doing this.
It's felt
I
like
mean,
a long time.
we really pushed ourselves. You pushed
Yeah.
me, and
Yeah.
we pushed each other to get the videos together, to have them for everybody,
Yeah.
week to week, and not miss a week. That was huge.
It was a nice break though.
It was a nice break.
But it definitely-
you needed it. I needed it.
It definitely feels good to be.
Yeah.
It feels like I was wanting. I
Yeah.
had a big urge to get back here and
Yeah, it's a good.
do some new music.
It's what we do. So
Yeah.
why not?
But yeah, this was a great.
I
comeback.
enjoyed it very
Great album.
much. Very much.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week with a new album and new video. Peace out.